respect on my hometown's name. But you know what? We're going to have a big-time matchup this evening as the guys are getting ready to battle down on the court.
Let's do it. They're ready to go, and so are we. Westbrook to Capella. Harden. His first effort off the mark. To Leonard. In the slam.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Harden, tough matchup against George. James Harden missed his first. That one goes. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Leonard to George. Strong finish for Paul George.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Harden. Clippers have it.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
The monster stuff.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Westbrook to Harden. To P.J. Tucker. Harden gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
It's Harden. Brings the ball up. Tucker to Capella. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
And the defender's got to take note. Otherwise, that shot's going up all game long.
Kawhi Leonard sizing up Eric Gordon. Kawhi Leonard, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
Harden. Yes, three-pointer is good.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
To Paul George. Around the perimeter. Clint Capella snatching it out of the air. That'll get out. Last touch by Capella. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. George. That's good D. Shot no good. To Harden. 4-3. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Paul George. 2-4 now. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Now a steal as the Rockets have it. To Harden. Fires the three. Rebounds taken down by Leonard. Rockets come up with it. Kicks it around the perimeter to Rivers. Paul George tips it. It's LA Clippers ball. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, That's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
George, and it's Rivers there to secure the rebound. To Harden. To Fareed. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
From the painted area, won't go down.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Screen coming. Harden knocks down the three. One quarter down with the Rockets in front. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Nothing going here on that drive. Surveys the floor. Defense making the ball carrier work. Beverly. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. Fakes. Drives to the rim and scores.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Harden. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Throws it down.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
To Harden. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it. On the catch and shoot.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. To Leonard. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Yes, tough shot. It's got to go up to go in.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Cleans it up to P.J. Tucker. Lets it fly from long range. He buries it.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Kawhi Leonard matched up with Harden. And count the basket.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Montrezl Harrell, huge block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Oh, emphatic slam.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Throws it down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To George. Williams. LA with 4 to shoot. Shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Westbrook to Capella. Beyond the arc for 3. No good. A bad pass as the Rockets come away with it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Leonard. Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Clint Capella sends it away to Westbrook.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Harden against George. For 3, he continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
To Williams. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Russell Westbrook with the rock. To Harden. Going to launch beyond the arc. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Harden in possession. Up 6. Kicks it outside to Westbrook. Has a chance. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Harden. Capella down low. Big slam. Oh, he looked like he was on a mission. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
That misses with a second to go. That's it for the first half. The Rockets with the lead. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. And the finish, slam dunk.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
It's Russ at the controls. To Capella.
Los Angeles. For the Rockets.
And he adds the free throw. Westbrook. Great feed. Sets it up. To Westbrook. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. Trying to cash in. Add 2 points to the board.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Second to 3. Got it. And he hits all 3 free throws. Westbrook into the front court. His guys lead here early stages third quarter. Always has a chance for Tucker, but not that time. Couldn't keep it in. Off James Harden. Paul George, 4-2. Gets a look. Can't hit. Gordon with it. They lead it. 4-point game. To P.J. Tucker. He connects. Not the guy you think is going to beat you.
What a pass. I have no clue how that ball even made it through the traffic.
Whoa! What a finish.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
He connects. Sometimes you just have to go out there and make a tough play.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Leonard, a pass taken away by the Rockets.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Westbrook, baseline drive. To P.J. Tucker. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out to Harden. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Fires the three. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Tucker. Gordon shoots, can't connect. George against Clint Capella. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
And as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Harden in possession. His team up by 7. And the Clippers have the rebound. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
James Harden at the controls. Tucker gets it in the left corner. From long range, it's good. That's the shot they wanted him to take.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Harden against George. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
Here's lesson number 1. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of break dance move they might hit you with.
Harden to Fareed. Runner here won't go down. Harden down to Fareed. 4-3. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. To Leonard. Fires the 3. Kawhi Leonard in his own world. Nobody near him. He sinks it for 3.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. substitution being made in this one. To Leonard. Here's a chance from long range, and Kawhi Leonard buries the three.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
3 quarters down. The Clippers are out in front. It'll be Rockets basketball here as we start the 4th quarter. And they watch that halftime lead slip away. Now they find themselves down on the scoreboard.
Ed, so many times I see teams with the lead play a lot more loose. They start trying things that are uncharacteristic of how they play. This team right now needs to go back to the way they played in the first half. Continue to execute with that kind of mindset and that mentality.
Tucker to Capella. Gets it in the right corner. Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim. No good. And look out.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Westbrook to P.J. Tucker. Beyond the arc for 3. They dared him, and he burns them.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
George, it's Westbrook with the board. It's Rockets ball. Off the iron. It came out to Paul George. For 3, he was 0 for 6 to start. Let's see if that 3 turns things around.
Well, there's this old saying, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. This is why you've been practicing in the offseason so hard. You never let one miss deter you from taking the next.
Westbrook. Oh, Russell Westbrook. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First it's your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
George knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Westbrook with the basketball. His guys down 3. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Strong finish for Paul George.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are 2 different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Westbrook to Fareed. Going to launch beyond the arc. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
George, too easy. Defense has to communicate.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
To Fareed. Westbrook buries it on the catch and shoot.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Rockets in control of the basketball. Westbrook to Harden. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Can't miss those. Harden into the front court. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Kawhi Leonard guarded by Russell Westbrook. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Harden with the basketball. His guys trail now by 4. That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. Down to Fareed, to Capella. Harden. Can't connect. Slams it down.
He got through traffic with ease, but if you're going to fully collapse the defense, you're going to leave wide open three-point shooters.
Now the Rockets will use a timeout. It's their second and final one of the last 3 minutes. They cannot stop the clock again. It's Harden. Add 2 more points. The defense had him, but the good shooters find a way.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
George. It's good for 3. Even to Zubats. Swats it. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. And he hits. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one by 4. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.